The match winner was Mousset. You handed him his start today. I realise it sounds like a stupid question when it works, but what was the thought process behind that tonight?
He's been close, he's been ready, he's took a bit of speed at time and speed to get him up and running. But he's worked extremely hard. I've just said in there, you want to give, not just the players at times, the staff who work with these boys, unbelievable amount of credit, because they're pushing him, and there's obviously it's a dual thing. So he's worked extremely hard to get into that position. You saw that he, whether it was, the sort of the nervous tension that he had late, late on in the first half and early in the second half, he really was running on empty. So, but he gave us 55 minutes, which was great. He runs beyond. He can finish. He's a strong boy, and we think there's a future for him at this football club, and we'll work with him. But you've seen him, the popular boy, not just in the change room, but in terms of the way he goes about his business on the pitch. And I've always said that you can't fool anybody in around this part of the world in terms of his performances, and hopefully he kicks on. But we felt that was a time, especially with them. McGoldrick, Didzy's the best link-up player in the football club. We have to get the balance right, and Sharpie's been incredibly unfortunate, and he's been banging on the door, but he understands that as well. But we felt it was time for Moose to play against David Luiz, and thankfully for him, he's put in a really great performance and capped it off with a goal.
Because it has been difficult for him, and people forget that he didn't have a full pre-season before he came here.
He didn't have a pre-season. I think one of the first games he was out at Hallam, and then he went to Matlock, so he was really behind, and we've talked about it. And our culture at the training ground is a tough one, and we really do train at high intensity and full tilt, and maybe just getting used to that as well. Coming up to Sheffield, even though a few people have seen him flying about in his Lamborghini now and again, or hearing his Lamborghini roar up and down Ecclesall Road. But sometimes coming from a foreign country and then going to Bournemouth is a step, and then coming up the M1 is an even bigger step. But he's settled in well, and there's more to come. There's definitely more to come, and we're all delighted for him.
You must be, just to wrap the whole thing, you must be very proud tonight of the circumstances, the team, the night, the fans,
unbelievable.
Everything.
Unbelievable at the end. When I think we got a goal kick with about 30 seconds. I was onto the fourth official. How long? And he went. There's 20 seconds to go, and it sort of finally hit in that we've got over the line. We've had to as I said, work extremely hard and stick to our guns. And a couple of things have gone for us, but I didn't think a couple of things went for us against Liverpool. So they will obviously always even themselves out, but full tilt performance from us tonight, and brilliant, and so proud of being involved at this football club, because nights like this, I think when we look back in a few years, it'll get talked about, and only in a few years, because we're quickly on to the next game, and that's our attitude's been, and it has to be, and we go to West Ham full of confidence, knowing that we're going to have to play well again to get a result.